Do you not like it? You don't care about it. Hey y'all, it's Levi, member of Solutions on over here on Villain Support. How y'all doing? We've got a squeaky toy because we are going to be editing today. But before we edit, I'm on. Damn, that took a while for the notification to pop on Discord for some reason. Okay. Ian, Levi, Steven, you know what? I liked it. I liked the skit that I did, sketch actually, that I did. It came out really well. We dialed it down from where it was. Dark Wolf, how you doing? Christopher, how are you? Jewel Bunny, Jewel, you were in your last note. AJ, I believe I've seen AJ pop in here a few times. Finks. I'm gonna call you Finks because I look at that and I go, I'm gonna mispronounce that word. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna mispronounce it. I don't feel like that. So, here's what happened. Here's the reality. I missed last night's stream, and I apologize about that. But also, I don't apologize, and here's why. I went to physical therapy. A lot of you guys know. Most Wednesdays or Thursdays, kind of depends on how things go. Most Wednesdays, I do physical therapy. I'm disabled. It's one of the things I do. We tried something new, which was traction. Which, if you don't know what traction is, think of the medieval torture table that they called the stretcher, where they put you on a table and they stretch you. That's effectively what it was, just a safer, modern version of that. And when I got off, my back was out, and he warned me and was like, "Hey, look, you're gonna hurt for a few days, but afterwards, when things are kind of like settled and everything, you should be much better. And if not, we're not gonna do that again." So I was in so much pain yesterday, beyond not being able to physically walk or do anything. Like I didn't even bother editing because I was in so much pain. Like even being on the computer or even trying to play games, do anything was painful. I laid down and I passed out. I literally passed out from the pain. It doesn't happen often for me passing out because of pain, so much as like I took medication to take care of the pain, but I was already exhausted on top of that. So it's what it is. I woke up today and I was able to walk. My lower back doesn't hurt as much, but my mid back was hurting really bad throughout the course of the day. My mid back has been feeling a little bit better, but my upper back is still in a lot of pain. My entire back was in agony. So hopefully, come next Wednesday, I'll be good. But we got a lot of food because I haven't eaten because I didn't bother getting up to eat. So I'm going to show you guys all the food that we got today. This is specifically because I found money in my wallet that I forgot existed. And I was like, oh my God, I got money. Otherwise, I wasn't sure what was going to happen. I was like, I don't know what I'm going to do. Because I need to get this stuff done. So I got lucky. My spouse, unfortunately, did not. They had to have a crown put on their tooth, and that was an extra $409.23. We have not heard about Killer's test results yet. We're still waiting on them. Ooh, that sounds good. I kind of have the same thing. I could totally voice that if you get all clear to use it. Voice what? Ho ho! You just did something that made Minnie drop his full name. Ho ho! What'd you do, Minnie? Like I like finding out I can kind of do Mickey or close enough to Mickey that it was like I can do Mickey. Michael Theodore Mouse is my full name. I lost it there at the end. I still need practice on it. The pain always wakes me up. No, yeah, normally it wakes me up too. But what, like, between being incredibly tired, I was just exhausted. On top of the pain, I laid down, and as soon as that heating pad hit, it was like, oh, it was just enough to make me pass out. So this is what we've got. We have our normal when I order from here. So I like crunchy pork, and I'm gonna have to save a piece for my spouse. But actually, I should probably let them know to come get some because I might forget to save them. Minerva. Minis is Minerva. Yeah, I can see that. See if I can get my spouse down here to get a crunch. But we have my Lee Chung Kwai, my pancetta noodles. I've of course got rice and sauce. But today, I also have some nice barbecue pork. When I tell you how hungry I've been, I haven't eaten all day at all. Oh, I'm really hungry. It's probably going to be the only thing I eat today, too. I'm going to eat my fill. And while we're eating, I can actually show you some stuff. Levi and the Iron Maiden. No. We don't mess with the Powerpuff Girls stuff. And I'd like to point out, I would have to, you'd have to specify kid Trunks. And like specifying kid Trunks sounds weird when he's talking about his son Trunks. With the Powerpuff Girl, like you'd have to be very specific about each one. So, glad to see you on here. Had a day, almost lost the GPU on your PC. Ooh, that would have sucked. You guys just bought Taco Bell? Yeah. I forgot I was going to put the TENS unit on my spouse's back because their back is hurting. So what we're going to do, I'm going to have them come down here. I'll go off camera for a minute. I'll probably mute. And we'll go from there. I get that they're both 10, but I have to specify because most people think Trunks and they think the adult Trunks or the teenage Trunks. Also, I can tell that you probably have not heard of Snafu comics. Look up Snafu, SNAPFU, comics, COMICS. And I mean, go look that up right now, and then swing on back. All right, sweetie, you gave me. I'm gonna give you a crunch. Do you want sauce with it right yet?
Oh.
All right, and then I'm gonna go off camera. We're gonna help you with this, but we need to find out: do we want the small one or we want the large one? So we want one of these.
I just know it's my
Like the whole lower back.
like not here.
Let's try you with the small ones and see if those work. Unless you want 4 spots, you want like.
Don't matter to me.
I haven't done it with all 4 yet.
So it's just like
Making sure you're not okay. Just right there. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. Go ahead and move forward a little bit, and I'll get this all on you and attached real quick. Didn't Dexter date? Yes, they did. All of them have boyfriends in that comic. Okay. Yeah. Hard to stand. I know. Ow. Probably should turn this way. There you go. Just hold that cord for me. All right. This works very similar to the old one.
Mm-hmm.
You plug it in there, fiddle around with it. You'll find the settings that you like. Here. and it's rechargeable, so and it should have most of its battery. You can extend the time up to like I think an hour. What do you mean I was being legendary? How was I being legendary? Probably needs new thermal paste and heat pads too. Yeah, that's what I said. I know that's why you said kid trunks. I was saying that I'd had to specify that in the sketch. And whenever you have to specify a character, you drag down the sketch, which is why it's hard to do some of the sketches that we do. Because you have to be like, well, which version are we talking about? I'm not saying that there isn't ways to do it, but in the context for the one that you're wanting, that'd be better if it was full animation. If it started as animation, and the whole thing throughout it was animation. I think my internet's all funky. All right. So that's not the right one. Should be this one right here. Oh no. No. You did not just break. What's going on here? It is having issues. Okay. So I should have a bunch of additional sounds and everything, but they did not save properly, it looks like, which may have made the editing stream much more difficult. Because I may have to we're gonna try to download and kind of go from there. Good thing is I'm eating right now. Worst case scenario, I have to have one of my kiddos bring my laptop downstairs so I can find out what's going on and make sure because it should be saving correctly and it does not look like it's saving correctly. And that's not great. That's bad because it means I would be stuck editing on my laptop, and I'm like, I don't want to be stuck editing this on my laptop. Will we have another Gary the Broke Vampire? Absolutely, we will. We love that character too much to let that character die in obscurity. Good food. Go get yourself some food. Right. Thank you about that. Ow, 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 fuck. Oh, probably not a good idea to do that. Why? That's weird. On my end, it says it's fine. Okay, hold on. Let me update Discord real quick. See if I can't fix that. Because the way it works is I go into here. This is supposed to be a 30-second deal. Server settings. We go to integrations. I go to YouTube. That fix it? See if that fixes it. Still says only 13 members. That should have fixed it. I've just resynced. We have, I'm going to give it a 30-day grace period too, going forward. So if they're on fourth wall or something else, it'll have to be a different thing. You had hot dogs and chips. That's good. You have frozen sweet and sour chicken. It's on the menu for you. That's still good. We need more delay. There's going to be a lot more collaborations when Chris is full time. A lot of that is on Chris's side. He has to reach out. He has to find out what type of collaboration. There's only so much I can do on my end. I can reach out to people, but we can't really plan things because it's got to be planned around Chris. And so when he's full time is when things are going to go. That's good, Joe. All right, good. I'm not going to work on Twitch right now. That one's more in depth. It takes a little bit longer to fix that one up. I forgot to put these back in the thing. You're going to head out, Levi? I'm trying to get the time stuff to work here. Oh, I think we got it working. Okay, Levi, please tell me that you're still here. We've got it working. It's working again. I had to download it. I had to download it offline. Now we're not done, and I don't know. I've got to fix Tyne's stuff here. Like if I normalize it, I suspect it'll raise the voice. Yeah, it will.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having...
It might help if
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having choir boy-obsessed muppet. My dogs are hungry. Cerberus, Fluffy, Cujo, fetch.
So obviously, once they get here, I need additional sounds, right? But outside of the fact that I need to lower the volume on a couple of these pooches. We're going to lower it by a -5 on all of them. Because they're supposed to be in the background. And I do want I do want the dog. I don't want them to fade out. I want them to actually stop entirely. Although I do need to have the other dogs continue, but I think they're screaming right here. Yeah, they're screaming there. So that's the most I get from that. So if you guys want to see more animation, we have an animation GoFundMe. That is going to be strictly for animation. So I wanted to show you guys this because what we need here is I need dogs playing tug of war right here, right? And then this was literally, that's all it is. And then they just repeated this and a little bit miffed about that. And then this will be its own sound. What's nice is I can, once I have all this animated sound wise, I can export this out once I'm happy with all the sounds, and then I can kind of do what I want with this from there. John Wick calls in because he has a Deadpool problem. That's a good question. I don't know what color his blood would be. So what we need, is dog chew toy sounds, playing tug of war. Make some eggs. Get some food in you. I need tug of war sounds right here because all I would do for this, to be perfectly honest, is I can loop this. Like once they're here, I can literally cut it right here, grab that few seconds right there, and loop it is all I would have to do. So if I do that, did that, I could literally just copy, paste. And outside of the border of that, if I get rid of that border, you guys don't really. What's even cooler is I can do this. Copy this, paste this, and then we just reverse it, reverse that clip. So it should look something like this. And then, since it ends with them doing that, copy that. Come on. Do what I want you to do. So realistically, I should now have literally this is cool. It's him getting tossed around now. I need to delete that actually. I need to delete that. And this is the one I want to copy. It's still cool that I can make it have him toss it. Not wanting to listen to me. That is so funny. That is so funny that just that little bit and they're redoing one reverse turns that into him getting pulled down again and just having that repeatedly happen. And we don't need that extra bit. Like he can. The last frame is that right. That looks funny to me. Last frame should be that. And I can extend that if I want to. That should be, let's extend that to right there. Yeah, that's a good one. I would have to freeze frame it, and I don't have the ability to freeze frame that. I'm working with animation that I was given. And I'm not going to ask for more because it's just not in the budget. Have the mix up of river or versus river songs. Which one? Lots of things. I never said he summoned Fenrir. He summoned Cerberus,
Fluffy, Cujo,
a demon dog, and Cujo. That was very specific about what he summoned. Ripping t-shirt sound. Oh, ripping t-shirt sound. That would be a good one. What another one is the reason why I brought this guy down here is once he Let's see. Here we are. Just getting every time he flops. Like every one of those is a bop, bop, and it winds up being this squeaky, him getting turned into a squeak toy. It is, yeah. Oh, Odin versus Constantine. Which Odin? That's something you got to decide too. These taste so much better when they're super nice and warm, but they still taste really good cold too. I actually have a rubber chicken. You want some? You want your treat? We gotta pay the kitty tax. She can't have too many though, because that's relatively salty. So she's a pretty healthy kitty though. So she can have a decent sized chunk without me worrying too much. Is it hard to eat? Oh, that's pretty hard. That piece. Here's that piece. There's that piece. And there's that piece. There we go. She can't have this because it's the pork barbecue on it. Don't give your cats barbecue. It'll make them very sick. And if your cat didn't get sick from eating barbecue, be happy that you got lucky. I had somebody when I was whew, we turned the Oucha into a Pokemon. I had somebody when I was in PetSmart ask where the dog chocolate was. This is way back in the day. And I was like, what? You know, the chocolate you give to dogs. I gave my dog normal chocolate and it was okay, but I heard that it's special chocolate. And I'm like, what? I proceeded to try to tell them that was not a thing. And they got lucky. What they were meaning, by the way, was peanut butter. But the peanut butter treats. And I was just it is now, yeah. It wasn't when I was in when I was working it. They didn't have it mass produced thing. God, I didn't even have kids back then. You have one of those chickens, a little duct tape, and some time for mischief. Tape your wife's exhaust car. What? Oh, so it smells like chicken the whole time. No. I'd be responsible for the repair bill. There's no something would happen. I think what's a good idea? Oh, the Yautja versus Ditto, yeah. 1 second. I'll ask Chris. I send it over to Chris. See what he thinks. The problem is that the moment Chris gave them the yellow lantern rings, it actually locked us into the fact that you have a bunch of predators with the yellow lantern rings. So I think we have to address and settle that first. Or we have to pretend it doesn't exist. Because right now, a yellow power ring powered Yautja, or a Yautja with a yellow power ring, versus most things. If you don't like the sound of pouring liquid, I'm sorry. Good night, Joe. You have a good one. For those who don't know, that was one of our mods. They're in Canada, and they are, I think, 2 hours ahead of me, or just an hour ahead. Not by much, unless they moved, and I wasn't aware of the move. But last time I checked, they were in Canada. They've been out of college for a little while though, so. You're 6 hours ahead, Steven? God, it's late for you. But yeah, Joe is works their ass off. So when Joe pops in here, you need to show them some love. They're in charge of our Discord for the most part. They do a lot of the heavy lifting tech stuff. And hopefully we'll be able to have a meeting in the future about something else, which would be really nice. She ate most of it. It'll sit there until she comes back up here, smells it, and goes, "Oh, I have a treat." You know, if it sits there all the way until tomorrow, it'll get thrown away. Used to be cold enough because it'd get like 40 degrees down in my office during the middle of winter. So it was like refrigerator temperature until I kicked the heater on. So it'd last longer, but now I'll get thrown away. Because now it's a matter of cooling the office. Sleep is for the weak. Legion Kwai, crispy pork, pancetta noodles, rice noodles with you got to use some sauce, white rice, and barbecue pork skewers. I didn't eat anything all day, so it's a lot of food. Now I'm eating a little at a time. Did we on the Discord? I have an animation effect, sound effect stuff. I need the sounds of dogs. Just past noon. It is yummy, Amber. It's very yummy. Need the sounds of dogs chewing or playing tug of war and whatnot. So what we might do is we might pull up good old Google, see what we can find. Oh, Lots of pain. I mentioned the pain earlier. The 20th of March in New Zealand. Holy fuck. Biggs from the future. Who wins the lottery? What are the winning numbers? Is there a sports team? I need the sports almanac real quick. What big game is playing right now? Flat earthers. Anyone deal? Yeah, this is what gets me. This is what gets me. This is what gets me. The reason why I said that is flat Earth theory does not take into account the whole like other places that are effectively a whole day ahead of you. Because if it was flat, you'd have there wouldn't be a 24-hour thing. It would just be because the continents would be flat too. And you'd have a big giant ocean thing you've fallen off and all that because of the way the theory works. And I'm like, and a lot of them go, yeah, I understand. Like they're a day ahead of us. It's because of this. And I was like, do you hear yourself? The way you describe your world, the way you're showing it, it's a 12-hour difference at max. At max, it'd be a 12-hour difference. Well, when it comes back around, like how does it come back around? It's flat. Let's not even get into the sun and the pictures and the moon and all that other stuff. No. Let's get into that. I can't with people that don't believe that the moon landing is real, that don't believe that the earth is round. The fundamental science that has been proven for decades or hundreds of years and still saying, oh, that's not a thing. It's just like just you at a certain point you shouldn't like not political. I don't want to say this out loud, but it's kind of this is my own opinion. This does not reflect upon villain support at all. This is just my own personal opinion. But if you believe the earth is flat 100%, if you believe that their moon landing was faked, I don't think you should be allowed to vote in any country. I don't care what country you're in. I don't think you should. I think you need other help. If you believe those things. You're not real. The flashlight sun is just so fucking weird. You know what gets me? I remember hearing about a flat earther who believed that the lunar landing was real, but what they showed was fake. And I was just like, how do you go that we did land on the moon, but what was showed was fake? What? Right? It's like what? It's not allowed to be. It's not allowed to be. That unfortunately is that's something we have to discuss. Like where can we like come on. That's such a good one to do. All right. Okay. So what we need a guy who paid for a flat earth. Oh yeah, the guy who went to Antarctica and just proved it and was like, well, this can't be right. And I'm just like, let me get this straight. You managed to get money from a lot of people to pay you to prove that your theory was incorrect. To prove that the world was round. You have the evidence in front of you. And you can't You can't see it. You still don't want to see it. I'll accept that one. It's not cheese. We don't want to go there no more. All right. This is an Instagram, I guess. Nope. Can't have that. It's music. Oh, I didn't mean to do that. Gosh darn it. Okay, hold on. Let me get this fixed again. Let's just do dogs playing tug of war instead. And see if we can't get the sounds that we need. Because I need dogs playing tug of war. When a flat earthers flipped after Antarctica and the whole flat earth community turned on him. Of course they did. Of course they did. That's so. I've made it known before on here during my streams that we believe in science that's been backed and peer reviewed. I'm not saying that it can't be wrong, but there are things that we have spent so much money and so much time on that we know are good, right? I spent 2 hours looking for what is effectively this right here. Are you shitting me? First fucking video. Are you fucking kidding me? The first fucking video. I spent 2 hours last night. All I could find was fucking videos with music or like, hey, if your dog's being aggressive. One search why I'm live. And I find the fucking sound I need. I can't even walk off in anger. Give me a second. Let me grab my cane and go walk for a second. Oh, ow. You know what? Fuck that. No. Yeah, we're good. Never mind. Never mind. We're good. I'm not angry anymore. That hurt. I can't even hobble off out. Let me shake my cane in anger. Let me download this. The pain defeated the anger. Yeah, go. Somebody go take off the warning labels off of stuff. Don't do that. 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 I just realized what I said. Don't do that. I'll get in trouble for telling you to. Oh my goodness. I have to wait. We're going to download that. While we're waiting on it to download. Which didn't take any time at all. Wow, okay. I don't know how long that is, though. That's my only thing. That's 5 minutes? Jesus. We don't need 5 minutes of that. We need... There's actually a perfect point where it's two right there. Oh, my back is hurting. That's a good one. Found another good one. Show you guys this other good one. Can't take allergy. Yeah, I need to take my allergy medicine here. By the way, if you haven't taken your medicine, you should take your medicine. When I'm done here, oh, we got some sound effects. Hello, hello. One of the sounds that forever lives in my head, I can't say out loud because the person who said it is absolutely trash. If you have the tism, there are basically like sound bites and things that live inside your head 100% forever. And you said you shared the sound effects. Where'd you share the sound effects? There's a limit to the respect your art. Here's what I'll say: if the artist is still alive and they can still benefit from it, fuck that. That doesn't apply. And I want to say that to myself as well. Like if I did something down the road and everyone called me out on it, if I don't go and fix that, or if it was something so horrible it can't be fixed, I should always be held accountable for that, right? Ooh, hello. By the way, it's the pudding sound. Hello, the pudding, or something like that. I can, now, I can hear it in my head more than I can hear it out loud. Ooh. Uh-huh. That monster growl one is a pretty good one. Very angry dog. Tug of war with dogs. You got to be kidding me. Yeah. What the fuck? That's just somebody. That's just somebody in the mic going. Wah, wah, wah. I want to do that. I can do that better. I needed a growl sound that needed to come from a human. To just pull it down, let it get growling like that. If I needed to be deeper or drag. Triple A. Triple A calling me for it. Hello. If you guys don't have AAA, you should get them, but just be prepared. Like if they get like they'll call you for two reasons outside of like you requesting a phone call. They'll call you to let you know what benefits and discounts that you might have, that kind of thing. And if you haven't paid your bill, they will call you to remind you of the benefits and discounts and encourage you to re-sign up again. Like literally, that's the only reason they have ever called. A Klingon ship beat the Normandy? Yes. Yes, it would. I think most of the Star Trek ships could beat Normandy. Well, the problem here, it's not that Mass Effect doesn't have technology that can handle things. The problem is the level of technology is so differently. That too. They still keep calling you? I think even a bird of prey would realistically be able, like, it's not a big ship. The Normandy goes into orbit and it doesn't dwarf a city. It can land inside of a city. So the Normandy is not a very large ship. If I remember right, I gotta look that up. I'm gonna look that up. Um, (709 feet long. Mm. Bird of prey is 360 feet long. So they're big, but they're not that big. The SR2 can't go into orbit. I love Joker as a pilot. I would have to replay that series. I don't think I want to replay that series. I think I'd get angry at that series. Also, there's a lot of sex and violence in that series. Tally forever, by the way. I don't know about that one. Andromeda, I played all the way until I had a game-breaking glitch, which I think was like 3/4 of the way, and I couldn't complete anymore. No, but it certainly dictates how like it travels. And a bird of prey can still go into warp and fight inside of warp. Damn straight. Even if I'm not. And if it's not Tally, it's Garrus. I got standards. Ideally, it would be both, but you know, hey. Giggity. Oh my god, the red dwarf is so big. I did not realize it was that big. All right. That's a really good growling right there, too. Ooh, that was a really good. Hold on. Ooh, right there. Ooh. Oh, come on. You had to laugh. Shit. Okay, hold on. Stop with the trying to do the visuals thing. Cut that. Get away from the visuals. cut that. Cut that because you laughed. Yeah. So to give you guys an example here, extract the audio from this. You see when he is flipping him around right there? If we do him doing this, and we just normalize the audio, reduce the noise down on it a little bit, we should clean up that audio. Ooh, get rid of that reduced noise. It cleans it up too much. Yeah. So change that out for, say, so right about there. And then we add that, normalize that, extract the audio from here, put that right about there, and it should sound something like this. And we just copy that, paste that, normalize the audio on both of these. And then we take these, we go to voice changer, and we go to low. Yeah, that fixes that. We want to make this low. We want to make this low. Go ahead and get rid of that. So now it sounds kind of like this. But let's go ahead and do this. What we want is the audio to remain consistent. So it should sound. There we go. So now we have some good growling sounds. So now we need flopping noises. I'm honestly really happy with that. Now I just need flopping noises. Do we have too much talking there? Ooh, that's a good one. Right there. It's another good one right there. Get rid of these two. I'll look at chat in a second.
Get Daddy.
Make sure there isn't sound. Extract that audio. Delete that. Make that lower again.
Get Daddy.
Basic, normalize, and right when he shaking his head right here. So now we have an overlay effect. There we go. It's a nice, good constant effect with him shaking it constantly. Now we take this. We're going to fade that in just slightly, fade that out just slightly, so it should There is just enough of a gap at the problem. Now that works. Okay. Now we need to make flopping, tearing, that kind of those kind of sounds. So we see him flopping around. We want to see him right there. I don't think it picked it up. No, I didn't pick it up because I did the echo. Okay. Deal with it. I love it. we need a stretching sound. Something kind of like this, but it needs to be like pretty clearly.
Oh, owie.
Kind of like that. Something kind of like that. Now we're going to normalize this. Turn it down a smidge. Also going to put this on the bottom underneath this. Okay. Get rid of all this. Don't need that. I also don't need any more than this. Still kind of need like a stretching noise. I need a stretching noise. Squeak, my ribs are going. Hey, Kang, how are you doing? They still sound like small dogs. Yeah. Short of... Here's what I'll do. Let me do this. I'm going to create a compound clip this. I'm going to create a compound clip of that. Also, lets me bring that up. Lets me bring this up. Now, what's going to be cool about this is I can turn around. There we go.
Oh, you limp.
I love the idea that like he just ran like there's no rhyme or reason to the squeaks because that's how it is in real life. That's a squeak. That's a squeak. Should probably have him have just a little bit of rhyme or reason. That needs to be a squeak right there. And then we kind of throw in some random ones. Get rid of that thump there that I hit when I hit the mic. I think that's also the thump. Yeah, that's a thump from me, I think. Yeah. So outside of like during the stretching part, like what should we have for him getting stretched? What is Levi making? Levi is adding sounds to our sketch. Voldemort is getting the daylights chewed out of him. Yep. The thing we need. I know it's missing. Oh, yeah, that's what it's missing. I know it's missing. No, let me go. No, let me go. Shit. All right. A clip of a rubber band being stretched. Oh, my back. Where is that at? In the video chat? In the video chat? Where is that live stream? Oh, here it is. Ah, there we go. Yeah, I need that. Okay. Okay, let me try one last thing. We'll do one more thing. Worst case scenario, we don't like it. Oh man. Has my food gotten cold? More than I'd like. Does it still taste good? Oh my god, yes. And am I still hungry? So fucking hungry still. Okay. All right. Ronnie, you're all good. Don't worry about it. No, let me go. We're going to compound clip everything right now. Sound-wise. So I can, like, condense this down. Just so I can... Just so I can mess with things. So this is what it should sound like with all this together. We don't need the normalized audio on that. That needs to be a background noise. So let's make that. And we'll make them a little bit different. All right. All right. Everything together. You guys ready? Are you guys ready? I'm not gonna start it until I hear until I see everyone in chat saying yes. Oh. I want to see a bunch of yes. You're ready. Ready. That's 3. That's 4. Come on. Come on. Ready, ready, ready. There we go. All right. 3, 2, 1.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle-armed having choir boy-obsessed muppet. My dogs are hungry. Cerberus, Fluffy, Cujo, fetch.
I hurt too much. All right. What do you guys think? That's a 20-second animation. I have spent hours editing this for sound and everything. And this is where I show you the difference. You guys got to see it with sound. This is without.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle-armed having
This is
choir
just the voice
boy-obsessed
acting, but no
muppet.
sound.
My dogs are hungry.
This is how I received the animation.
Cerberus, Fluffy, Cujo, fetch.
Now, is it still funny? Yes. How big of a difference did my hours of time that I put into this for 20 seconds, how big of a difference did it make? What do you guys think? Totally worth it? Because I feel like it was worth it. And I still have live action to cut up in between that. I should drop the squeak noise down a little bit. Let's drop it down by a 2. We'll drop it down by a -2. Because the squeak noise has to be a prevailing thing. Ronnie, yeah, that's why I'm asking. Yeah, there we go. That you're right. Lowering that squeak helps it a little bit. You got in late. It's okay.
Fetch.
One of the things I'm going to do.
Fetch.
There we go. That was nice and easy. All I had to do was split it, and it made that audio much better.
Cerberus. Fluffy. Cujo. Fetch.
That splat. Does it maybe need a jaw snap sound effect or two? Broken bone? No. I thought about that. I did think about like bones breaking sound effect. What I want to go with is more Tom and Jerry-esque thing when he's getting chewed in there. You don't until like you see it happen, you don't hear bones cracking and munching and things like that. So I need to put my food to the side for a moment. Oh. I'm going to put my food to the side for a moment. I'm going to export this as it is. And the reason why is so I don't fuck anything up.
Oh, you limp.
And now, first things first, is I share it with the Discord here. Private Discord here. That's why I feel yes. Yeah, I wanted it to hurts every time. I wanted to go and have that kind of feel for it. Is that I wanted the Tom and Jerry. Why not add a whimpering sound? Mostly because like we added no, that's the whimpering, right? Anything else makes it sound like the dogs are whimpering, and I don't want the dogs to sound like they're whimpering. They're not whimpering. Voldemort, kind of like that. He's already talking, so it's got a pepper right in there. We have learned from our past mistakes not to bite down on that. That is a regrettable action. Tasty, but regrettable. Help me, Severus. We already have a lot going on. Oh, like jaws snapping together for that? No. At a certain point, less is more. Like I did think about adding a lot of the older cartoons. I'll pull this back up. A lot of the older cartoons, what you probably feel is missing is background music. That's what you feel is missing. I can't add background music without it possibly getting flagged or running it through sound checks. And even if I do, with everything else going on and with it only being, 11 seconds of animation right here.
Fluffy. Cujo. Fetch.
Once we get to this point, this is where the music would be. like the Scooby-Doo chase scene music stuff, or Tom and Jerry getting smacked over the head, and the music kind of the cymbals, ching. That's what you're kind of hearing, or what you're thinking of. And I did think of it, but I was like, at the end of the day, this is going to get interlaced with live action. This isn't a 2-minute sketch. This is a few seconds. So this is a less is more. We don't need background music. I would say that the right background music and then a few less dog sounds would do wonders. But what we're doing instead is we're giving you more dog sounds with and no music on there. Pardon me. Yeah, I honestly kind of just don't feel like these are commercial sounds. No. So you'd have to figure out the right music. A Predator went up against Link. I think we did that one. DCMA is really great for it. So figuring out what type of music to go with it, and you could sit here and spend hours doing that. Look, unless you want to send me, it's $40 an hour for the animator that we used. I guarantee they're going to need like another. It was 2 hours for 2 extra scenes. Whizzing on him at the end, I think would probably be another. Will you get the hell out of there? Come on, let me do things. Since it'd be whizzing on him at the end, like having him be, so it'd be finishing this up. Tossing him on the ground and all 3 of them whizzing on him. So I'd have to do additional sound stuff. That would be an additional 2 to 3 scenes, 2 to 3, because this is a scene. So he would need a scene of him tossing, maybe like right there, tossing him to the ground. All 3 of them turning and pissing on him would be an additional 3 scenes. So that's 40, 80, 120. Yeah. At minimum, possibly more. Yeah, they had the bugle charge. That's what the. Oh, hello. Oh, need that. That's what this is. That one. Don't tempt you. The problem is I need to have this out by tomorrow. Otherwise, we have no video for tomorrow. So that's another thing, is that I just don't have. And I guarantee you it's going to take 24 hours minimum for them to get that scene back to me. And then I would have to edit that sound in. Yakety sax. I need to find out if I can use that. No. Oh my God. God, the yakety. It's that. God damn, that would be so good. You know what I can do? If it registers as a short, it might still allow it. It might still allow it. It might still allow it. Because that's so. What I'm gonna do is we're gonna download what I need. What I'm gonna need. And I'm gonna put it on there. We're gonna do a different project. And we're gonna give it a try. What the hell? That was weird. Give me a minute. We're gonna go timeline 3 on this. I don't think it lets me download it. It's really weird. Usually I can download them. Let's try that one more time. This doesn't work, then I'm just gonna give up. That is like the perfect song. Philip, that was perfect. Oh, come on. That is not wanting to let me. That cartoon chase music would be perfect, but it's not letting me download it at all. So what we're going to try to do okay, I think I got it to work. And if I did, let's actually not use a third timeline. Let's go start a new project. Yeah, sax.
Oh,
Big
you
one.
limp-wristed noob.
Normalize the audio. We're going to fade in to right about there. So this is what... Oopsie. So the audio would have to go massively down. Don't even need a fade in. So it'd be something like right about here. I thought it would work. I thought it would work. But I'm watching this, and no matter what I do here, yeah, it's hiding the sounds too much. Like if he was running for a much longer point, and even in that running area, we would have to have different things. No, we don't need to have yell charge. This is running into there's too many things going on. And there's not there's too many sounds going on versus what is going on screen. That's another thing. Is like you don't have for instance when think old school Donald Duck blowing the bugle or whatever, going da da da, and then cha. I can't do his voice. Charge, right? Or Bugs Bunny, anything like that. The music starts right when the chase starts, right? And then stops or changes based on what is going on in different things. And yeah, I could find sections that better fit what's happening, and then the thing that's a problem. It doesn't matter what sound it is. The problem is that that works. We get a little bit of the sound. We can even do a little bit more like this. Move it over. Oh, how? I find it funny that the moment the sax goes off is the moment it stops. And that's the only part it works. I feel like that's kind of funny because we think it's going to be a long chase, and it just dies out because he pops down. I think that's good because that's the only part of the video that doesn't have a whole lot going on in it. And it works really well right there. So what I have to do is I have to send this on over to Chris for posting to test it out. I'm gonna pop it onto YouTube real quick while we're here, though. And what we'll do is I can select it, and if YouTube goes, "Hey, yeah, I don't mind this," pardon me, I don't even have to fully load it. I can just go straight to it's going to run a copyright check on it. And if it passes the copyright, yeah, it is copyrighted. It is copyrighted, but I'm using a fraction of it. And if I keep the video underneath 3 minutes, all I have to do is just cut and paste everything where it needs to be and see if it's accepted on every single one of the channels. So I'm going to let it run on YouTube doesn't have a problem with it. YouTube doesn't have a problem with it. We're going to see if there's an ad check. No issues with ads either. I'm going to text Chris. 6778. It's 8 o'clock right there. Shit. Is Aline still in here? Aline, are you still in here? We had been working on a sketch for the last hour and a half. I spent a few hours earlier on it. Realistically, I might be done here. I might be like animation wise, I might be done. I have to finish the live action part with you guys, which is, you know, I've just got all the live action parts over here. Well, it cleared. It cleared it. God, this is where I wish. This is where I can't wait until he's full time. This is where it's like I could really use him to be like, hey, I need you to test this. Because I don't know. Oh shit. That caused me trouble again. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna upload this to Dropbox. Oh no, not yet. I need, because if I use the animation that has music in it and it has a problem, I can't just mute the music out. I'd have to rework things. Now, mind you, it's only in one spot, so I'd only have to replace that particular clip. YouTube said it was good. YouTube did not have a problem with that particular video. So what we need to do is I need to see from Chris, is what I have to do, is we already did the Hulk sketch. That can be cleared out. I'm working on this one right now. What I can do is, since it's only a small section that I'm actually worried about, is I can I can start cutting my other video. Have that over there. All right. Now, the question is, how do we want to start it? I can either start it out with my line.
Oh!
No. That's it.
Oh!
Mm.
Oh!
Shove this over here.
Oh!
I hate the fact I'm looking down. Right there.
Oh! Constantine really has those Voldy and Moldy on the run, huh?
Now, alternatively, slap that in there. It can start off right here.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle arm having choir boy obsessed muppet. My dogs are hungry. Cerberus, Fluffy, Cujo, fetch.
See, if I started off right here and cut it during that music bit, right here,
Oh,
I'd have to honestly cut this as well.
oh, you limp-wristed noodle arm having choir boy obsessed muppet.
So when I'm cutting everything together, since they're two separate videos, it becomes a little bit of a problem. Technically, yes, I can have that safe version because I have that safe, the non-music version here, which honestly might be better to have. Right here, right?
Fetch. Oh, Constantine really has those Voldy and Moldy on the run, huh?
And then we have John Nappa's and all their lines, right? This is assuming I decide to start here, because this is supposed to be like taking place immediately after the call I did. It's just taking me way too long to get to it. So we have that. Blah blah blah.
Chip. Chip.
And then we have Nappa saying his line, which is want to put some money on it. This is a very short sketch or skit.
You want to put some money on it? You want to put some money on it? On how long? You want to put some money on it? You want to put some money on it?
Wow, I had a massive lag there.
You want to put some money on it?
But
Chip.
You want to put some money on it?
then Levi. Then I think John pops in Reddit. Laughing when you had food in your mouth equals food in places that it shouldn't be. Welcome, Orchard, by the way. Thank you so much for being a new member. But when I'm editing, yeah, I can. Yeah, we'll figure it out.
Put money on what? Put money on what?
He doesn't wait.
Put money on what?
He doesn't wait to look. There's like no time in between the put money on what and me and am I not on the main thing? There it goes.
Money on it?
Bup.
You want to put some money on it? Put money on what?
Little bit more.
Put some money on it? Put money on what?
How long?
Put money on what?
How long
You had a Lions Club meeting? Oh, nice.
Voldemort will hold out?
I think I'm supposed to be pointing at him at that point.
How long Voldemort will hold out? Hold out. Got the crunchy. How long Voldemort's gonna hold out? How long Voldemort's gonna hold out? We have how long Voldemort's gonna hold out? We have he tried to fight Constantine.
That's pretty cool. $7,500 for a robotics team. That's really cool. Points to show.
It's gonna hold out. How long Voldemort's gonna hold out?
What I need is right here.
How long Voldemort's gonna hold out?
That's roughly where we want to be. And then John says, what are you pointing at?
Why is Voldemort being What the hell?
Did he redo that by chance?
Ooh. What the hell? Why is Voldemort being chased by 3 dogs? What?
How long Voldemort's going to hold out?
We get the nope, that's not what I wanted. Bup.
Dogs?
We copy, paste.
We have
Paste another one. Oh, that's not what I wanted. We have that music still.
Dogs?
No, that's not the right one. No, I added that somewhere else, didn't I? Yakety sax is right here. Normalize loudness. Lower it down quite a bit. Cut it off at there.
3 dogs?
I love that.
Being
It's just
chased by 3 dogs?
we have
oh, tripping on his own ankle. Yeah. Well, he's tripping on his shirt thing. Allocating, yeah, you know, if you're moving money from one area to another, you're allocating it. Yeah.
Dogs?
Oopsie, that is not what I wanted to do. Create compound clip. Move that over here.
Voldemort's going to hold out.
What the hell? Why is Voldemort being chased by 3 dogs?
We have
And then next one is you try to find Constantine.
he tried to fight Constantine and learned He tried to find Constantine and learned real quick how bad of an idea that was. Oh!
And then all 3 of us.
On how long?
Oh!
Before I even get it, I like that right there. That's where we go. We show John.
Ooh. Oh.
This is where we get the rest of it, the rest of the sketch. So he should be right here. This is where I almost want to have it be playing at the same time we see the reaction. So in order for that to happen, I need to crop it down here, crop it down here, and then we're going to move it down a smidge.
Try to find time and learn real quick how bad of an idea that was.
So instead, what we'll do here, we'll fix that crop. Actually, what we're going to do is we're going to modify this. Doop. Right around there, this is where you're going to get Levi. Oopsie. Doing his. We'll move that up here.
On how long Voldemort's gonna hold out.
Why did he do that?
On how long Voldemort's gonna hold out.
He did my line. I'm donating so much fish to the Lions Club. We'll have fish fry next month. Ooh. Laura, I'm glad you like it. Constant, he tripped on the hem of his own burlap sack. Hell yeah, he did.
On how long Voldemort's gonna.
That wasn't even your line. That was my line.
Ooh. Oh. Ooh.
I like that one right there. So then we have Levi. Levi, Nappa, and John all have to have roughly the same timing. Which is perfect right here. Right? And there's a reason why I'm just overlaying them right now. It's just simply easier. Okay. We have a That's a really funny one. This is a really funny one right here. I think it's too long, but I'm going to see if it will fit. I think this one's too long, but this is a great one. No, it's too long.
Whoa!
Oh.
Okay. So this works. Okay, this works. This is going to be really great. So now what I have to do is we need to remove background. Let me remove auto. Come on, work auto. Do your magic for me. Yes, that works. Great. So then we shrink him down. There we go. Now we shrink him down. What we want to do is right here. Why now? What's with your little... Okay, good. Erase. Are we just gonna... Are we gonna have a 2-second... Oh, it's gonna do that to me. Gotta go into the project again. Go back to timeline 2. Gotta love it when it glitches on you. Okay. Back to this. Remove background. Auto remove. Custom removal. Oh, come on. I'm gonna have to live with it. So what I want to do is I want to time this. Boom. A little bit more. And then we have Napa, who's going to be right there too. Napa right now is really big. And we shrink him down. Napa goes right here. This is what's nice is we do this. We line up the heads is what we do. Because it's not always accurate based on the camera angle. That should be pretty good. We need Napa on the side. Chris is looking like he's going to have to be in the middle. And then Levi here. All right. No. Oh.
Oh. Ooh. Oh. Oh. Ooh.
That should be all of John's lines.
Oh.
What we can do here, though, Nah. I kind of like it just let right here. We have the initial reaction. I think the initial reaction is good. That animation pause was so perfect. The way I saw Voldy looking like a faking lady. So we have here.
Ooh.
And then
Classic diva move. Classic diva move. Classic diva move. Reminds me of when John Wick's dog survey mauled me. Both times.
and then all that's left is my line.
That is Serbia, after all. I don't like these chips. Well, that is Serbia, after all.
What we do here, we cut that here. So it goes like
That
this.
is Serbia, after all.
Ah, that's not what I wanted.
I don't like these chips.
Okay. So normalize, normalize, normalize. You gotta be kidding me. It's under a fucking minute. It's under a fucking minute. It's all right. It's all right. I can fix it. I can make it longer. Oh, wait. No, I didn't need to normalize that. That's fine. Ba-ba. Ba-ba. All right. All right. It's even more under a minute when I do that. "58 seconds." Oh, hold on.
Oh, you
There's an artifact now.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle arm having choir boy obsessed muppet. My dogs are hungry. Cerberus, Fluffy, Cujo.
Okay, that works out better. Okay, so fuck. We have to extend the length to just beyond a minute.
Oh, Constantine really has old Voldy. Constantine really has old Voldy the Moldy on the run, huh? Chip.
You want to put some money on it? Put money on what?
How long Voldemort's gonna hold out?
What the hell? Why is Voldemort being chased by 3 dogs?
He tried to find Constantine and learned real quick how bad of an idea that was.
That's off slightly. That is off slightly. It's just barely off. Oop. Right here. A little bit more.
Ooh.
The hell? Oopsie.
Classic diva. Classic diva.
There we go.
Classic diva move. Reminds me of when John Wick's dog.
No, it needs a little bit more. It needs that breathing room.
Classic diva move. Reminds me of when John Wick's dog Survey mauled me.
There we go. That
All
feels
times.
better.
Well, that is Serbia after all. I don't like these chips.
Okay. Oh, what do you mean I added a middle bit? Okay. All right, we're gonna watch this all together. See how it looks. This is a sketch though. If you guys don't want to see it, like there's not much else to add. Like, there's nothing else to add. It's under a minute.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle-arm having choir boy-obsessed muppet. My dogs are hungry. Cerberus, Fluffy, Cujo, fetch.
Constantine really has those Voldy the Moldy on the run, huh? Chip?
You want to put some money on it? Put money on what?
How long Voldemort's gonna hold out?
What the hell? Why is Voldemort being chased by 3 dogs?
He tried to find Constantine and learned real quick how bad of an idea that was.
Yeah, that's
Tried to
fine.
find Constantine and learned real quick how bad of an idea that was.
Classic diva move. Reminds me of
Oh,
when John
let
Wick's
me
dog
go.
Survey mauled me. Both times.
Well, that is Serbia after all. I don't like these chips.
I love how unconcerned I am.
I don't like these chips.
Oh, you limp.
All right, your level increased. Hey, happy birthday, 8th. So I like it. It's to the point. It's super short. I haven't bought anything from GameStop in a long time. Jesus. I don't remember the last time I bought anything from GameStop. That sucks. I agree. I like that. That's got to stay. We got a slight problem though. Go to if you have Levi, if you have TikTok, type in Tropic Thunder. You'll be pleasantly surprised that it's still very relevant today. Could you do that same comedy today? No. But it is almost universally agreed that that is the only movie that is allowed that's like it. You could not do another movie like that in today's age, nor would the actors go ahead and do that. Fuck that. Never ending story didn't need to be fixed. The fucking no. Fix. Fucking. I'm not trying to get on your case. If somebody were to take one of my videos and run it through AI, first of all, these are copyright protected. I'd get not only would I get very pissed, but you would have technically broke copyright if somebody does that. Just like when they do it with the other one. But I would get really mad. I'd get, I don't know. That did not need to be quote unquote fixed. Not that bad. I'm gonna eat a belly. Dumbass, go over there. I got hair all over me now. All right. Okay. No, fuck the AI dialogue. What? Go away. Yeah, there's a piece right there. I don't like these chips. There we go. That puts it just over a minute for monetization everywhere. I had a thing I did. I don't know where that's at. Where I mentioned the animation GoFundMe thing. I can do that without that, though. I can do that without that. What I got to do is grab a picture of an afro, green screen it out, green screen it onto Napa, and have it track Napa. That's funny. You're old now. Did you like that? I got one more piece of meat on the skewer. I think I'm pretty much done eating. No. It's time I don't want to do. I'll make you a deal. I just dropped $409 and I forgot how many cents now. Some odd cents on fixing my spouse's tooth. That's how much it'll cost for me to put Napa in an afro. Can I do it? Absolutely. Do I want to spend the next couple hours finding the right afro with the right scene or having Chris film specifically so I can do that? Not necessarily. But I had a bill I didn't want to pay that I had to pay. You want to pay that bill. You want to see him in an afro. There you go. Don't do it to the GoFundMe though. Don't put it there. I can't do it. I can't give you anything if you put it to the GoFundMe. You'd have to do it on Coffee. That'd be a goods or services thing. I am very happy. It still feels weird over here. Wrong way. There you go. That one. They're all working today, too. You're mentioning a price. There's a price. Cover my spouse's dental bill. Let me know how many seconds you want. I can do about 30 seconds without it looking too funky. 15's better. You're 46? You're older than me. You've been older than me. I haven't even hit 40s yet. I'll hit 40s this year. Closer we get to December, the older I'll get. And bagel money, too. All right. Let me find out from Chris before I get done. There isn't much else I need to do here. This is effectively done. All I'd have to do is add in the text somewhere right here. I've eaten over half of my food. That's not bad. Because we got 1, 2, 3, 4. I ate 4 of the skewers. Oh, 4 of the skewers are eaten. I ate about half of the meat that was in there as well. I ate about half of the pancetta and half of the other stuff. You lost the game! Ooh, no. Ooh, pardon me. Oh, you youngin'.
Well, I suppose I could eat them, then use their credit cards.
Now that's apparently saved to a preset. So now, when I go here, timeline 2, I should be able to go to my presets. Yep, right here. We'll just do this. All right, let's see what that looks like that.
I don't like these chips.
Hold on, I need the
I don't like these chips.
that works out so much better. I think that works out really well. I like that. All right, I like that. Whether he says it or not, I'm just gonna add it in there. Meh. It doesn't matter. All right.
Oh, you limp.
That is the full video. That's done. That is done. I'm done. What's going to be really nice is I'm gonna hobble my way upstairs. I'm not going to use this medicine. I'm going to use medicine I have in my freezer. And I'm hoping. Pardon me for both the burps there. That the music isn't a problem. I'm gonna check it on YouTube. We've got a little bit of time. We're gonna wait here for a minute. We can wait here a couple minutes while we're live. Either way, I got to take a break. Either way, I'm gonna have to step away, take a break. Worst case scenario here, I have to do a bunch of cutting and find the parts that I use. Which it's just the parts that I used that had music in there. I would have to replace with the non-music version. Chris is going to be full-time on the 26th. He's going to take a break, or at least it's highly encouraged for him to take a break. And I told him I would have you guys in the live stream remind him that he needs to take a break if he doesn't take a break for a couple days. So we're looking at next month where I can record. I'm going to have my kiddo record the rest of the lines for Stitch's Thor. And then once that's out, I will feel more comfortable doing more of the random Stitch videos. Yeah, Levi, that's effectively what I'm gonna do. Yeah, man. Absolutely. If you guys have bills or things that you want to buy, go do that. Oh. Hey, there is no copyright issue on YouTube. As soon as I remember to put a title. Oh shit, I forgot the title. Fuck. totally didn't forget to make the title. Shush. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Just give me a minute here. I have Where's my verses?
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm
I don't know.
choir boy obsessed. Oh, you limp.
Yeah, there's that. There's my verses. And then this is just another text because I haven't I have the Harry Potter text. What was the Harry Potter text called? I forgot what it was. I think it's just Harry HP font. Yeah, it's Harry font. Oh. Whoop. I forgot what Harry Potter. Right. Gold. Gold. Ah, that's perfect. Wow, that pops so well.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm
Animation. So it should look something like this.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having choir boy obsessed.
Why are we lagging?
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having.
What the fuck's going on? Is that my computer?
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having choir boy obsessed.
I think that's my computer.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having choir boy obsessed muppet. My dogs are hungry. Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having choir boy obsessed muppet.
Yeah, it's the player. It's the player. Okay, fine. Time versus only part 2. Hey, wait a minute.
Oh, you limp. Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm.
Love it.
Oh, you limp-wristed noodle, I'm having choir boy obsessed.
There we go.
Dogs.
I love that, by the way. I love that line. Yeah, it's laggy because of me. That fucking fart whistling snake nose diva twat will be my pup's new chew toy. I can't quite do the accent as well. The guy who did this did fucking phenomenal. I need to actually send him a message. Okay, I need to grab the voice actor's name. There you go. Which video, Kelsey? You have to be specific. So you should be able to just Google it. not Google it. Search it on whatever platform you did. If you're on Facebook, it's better to go to YouTube to search it though. Like so, we have full playlists and everything's organized, so you can go to YouTube and like click on our thing and like search our channel, just our channel. Whereas on Facebook, it's a little bit more wonky. Let's see. You're all good, man. I love giving people a chance. You will probably get another one. But it's all a matter of like when and what stuff. Can possible. Me, stitch me, can't reach me. Anyways, who's my favorite villain? Drac. You can't watch Kim Possible and have any other favorite villain. If you like anyone other than Drac, you're wrong. You're wrong. Period. We have a lot of them with Dean Winchester. Do you mean the Samara Chronicles? Do you mean like Dean Winchester and Samara? Because that's the Samara Chronicles. That's got a full 15-minute one-stop video on YouTube. Technically, it does exist on Facebook, but it got disappeared. It got lost in the shuffle. Oh God, no! Scrappy Doo is not free use, nor is Scooby. Samara Chronicles. So yeah, the Samara Chronicles. You type the Samara Chronicles, should work on Facebook, but like there's a playlist on YouTube of the Samara Chronicles, the full thing. And the benefit of going to YouTube is that there is also a version. We have one on of a we cut out a part that didn't get posted anywhere else. And it's me going and making the deal with Crowley. I had a lot of fun making those videos. I need to go lay down. My back is killing me. I've got this added label. Now I just need to upload it. Okay. So I'm going to upload this, get this labeled, set out, done. You guys will see this drop tomorrow. Please go watch it. Even though you guys have seen it here, please go watch it. I'm gonna probably delete this live stream across the board. Except for on Twitch. Twitch will automatically delete it in 2 weeks. Or a month, whatever it is now. So I'm gonna delete it on YouTube and whatnot, so it's not, so that way it's spoiler free. Control C that. Reuse. I need to make sure I label the people who did the animation, which, by the way, was DK Ominous Artist. Let's see. There we go. Since I put all that sound in there. Copy. I don't have a thumbnail. It doesn't need a thumbnail. All right. He's your favorite. Who's Dr. Draken? Yeah. Go feel better, darling. You, yeah. Did you mail my stuff out? Yeah. You a few days ago. Considering where you're at, you should have gotten it. Mail's a bit laggy, so maybe you just might get it a little late. I'm hoping you get it here soon. If you don't get it by Monday, let me know. I really hope I didn't get lost. But yeah, we mailed it out. So that's it. I'm gonna call it. I'm gonna finish getting this posted, edited, done. All right, it's done being edited. I'm gonna get this posted. It will drop tomorrow at 3 p.m. my time. Whatever that is for everyone else. I need to go rest. Thank you guys for joining me. I wish you all peace of mind, serenity, body, spirit, and harmony, among others. Until the winds blow your sails our way again. You have an Acme day. Have an Acme day as a proclaimed villain. Have an Acme day will erect to build to your account. Have an Acme day. Remember, take it one breath, one step, one day at a time. Have an Acme day simply means that the best day you possibly can have. Bye now.